Improvement Incognito. This is the third video of the channel, and this video will hit home. This video will talk strictly about why you should stay off social media. Now, before we get started, ask yourself, why are you even on social media? If you don't have a business, if you don't have something you're promoting, what are you doing on social media? A lot of people have profiles with 0 posts and under 200 followers. What are you doing on social media? You have no point of being on social media if you're not promoting something for your business. The thing about social media is, even though it could be a good way to market a business, it's also a great way to throw you off your purpose. And what I mean by that is, social media is designed to make you waste your time. If you think back to when Instagram first got rolling, you could only see the post of the people that you followed. And once you saw all those posts, your feed was done. You can no longer scroll anymore. Now they've adopted this method to where once you've done scrolled and you've seen all the pictures of the people that you follow, you now get suggested posts. So the content is never ending, designed to keep you scrolling forever, to keep you drifting forever. They want you to drift. They don't want you to be purpose driven. They want you to waste your time on social media. Think about it. Most people that are Gen Z have had social media for probably at least 10 years by now, maybe 5. But in those 5 years, what do you have to show for all that scrolling? What do you have to show for? All that time that you spent scrolling, can you get it back? No. So why are you on social media? You still don't have an answer for it. Why are you on social media? Another reason why social media is detrimental to your success is because social media is actually programmed to make you jealous of other people. Social media wants you to be envious of somebody who's living in a totally different content, but is the same age as you, and they already have the McLaren. There's a lot of messages going around on social media today that say that if a guy doesn't have all these things together by 28, he's a failure. Now, some people actually believe that, believe it or not. Some people believe if they don't have the 3-story house with 2 McLarens outside by 28, they are unsuccessful. Some people truly believe that. Social media is programmed to make you jealous. They want you to look up to these influencers and celebrities that have AP watches and diamonds on their neck. They want you to look up to them and not be looking at the man in the mirror thinking about how you can get better, how you can one day be in position to where you have the AP, to where you have the Rollie. They want you to be envious of them. They want you to be jealous and think about how I didn't have the upbringing of such and such, or I come from a disadvantaged community. They don't want you to think about solutions. They want you to think about your problems, and they want you to be jealous of other people. So many people are jealous of people that they're never going to meet in real life. So many people are idolizing people living fake lives. That's another thing about social media. Lots of people live fake lives. There's so many people that finance and rent out certain types of cars, certain types of jewelry, all to entice your mind to think that they're popping. You think they're popping, but they're living a fake life and you're jealous of it. People are jealous of people living fake lives. Ain't that crazy, man? This is the times that we're living in. Tai Lopez was a perfect example. Now, Tai Lopez is a great marketer, but one thing that he did about 10 years ago is that he took the world by storm when he made those videos in his garage flexing those 2 Lamborghinis. That caught everybody's attention. And it just goes to show that if you have toys, if you have things that other people want, people are going to listen to you. People are going to be drawn to you. And a lot of people are jealous of people living fake lives. Another point that I had to emphasize was that your subconscious mind is under attack when you're on social media. So not only are they promoting you to be jealous of other people, but they're also pushing out negativity. Negativity sells. They're not going to promote positive messages on social media. That doesn't go viral. They're going to promote negative messages because that's what gets the shares. That's what gets the retweets. That's what gets the likes. You have to protect your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind works 24/7. It never goes to sleep. And what you see on social media is going to have an impact on what you think throughout your everyday life. So if you're looking at a lot of negative content, you're more likely going to be living a negative life. You're going to think more negative thoughts even when you're off of social media because your subconscious mind gets bombarded with negative messages. Now, the last and final point that I want to make, and this is for the guys that are struggling with lust, and lust has been my biggest downfall of my life. Even though I'm relatively young and have a whole lot of life ahead of me, lust is something that's kind of knocked me off and hindered my growth. But luckily, here in the last year, I've started to conquer it. That's because I got off of social media. If you're on social media, they're going to entice your lust. Whether you like Asians, whether you like white women, whether you like light skins, whether you like brown skins, whether you like Latinas, you're going to see it all. And you're going to see the best of them. Nothing but dime pieces. Every time you step onto that explore page, every time that you go onto your For You page, you are seeing dime pieces from all across the globe. These girls live at 6,000 miles from you. I repeat, 6,000 miles from you. But you're giving them likes. You're commenting on their pages. What does that do for you? How does that increase your chances of bagging that female? How are you going to get the chance to actually talk to that female in real life? It's not realistic. It's not realistic to have a view of thousands upon thousands of women. Back in our grandparents' generation, they could only talk to the women that were in their city. And they could only see the women that were in their city. Now we can see women in Indonesia, in Indiana, in Antarctica. We can see women from all around the globe. That's designed to make us lustful. That's designed to make us think in our primal state, in our primal nature. We don't need to think in our primal nature. We need to be thinking about how we can improve. We need to think about getting 1% better every day. Social media is not the place where we need to be hanging out. Nothing good is going to come from social media. Unless you have a business, you have no need to be on social media.